Good morning, afternoon, right? Oh, I'm really sorry about that. So, internet. Anyway, I wanted to still do the stone readings today, and I'm not sure how many people are going to be able to make it because it's noon and not 8 o'clock in the morning. But let's give it a go. And some of you who are normally on at noon or at 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning, I'll put your name anyway. So I'm going to start off with Mary. Mary left me a message. Can I please do one for her? And yes, I will. Joyce, I saw your message the other day and I forgot to do it. So I will do that one today for you. And again, I apologize for the delay, but technology has a way of um, doing what it wants to do when it wants to do it. So get on with it. First off, let's pull Joyce's because I know I'll forget if I don't. Excuse me. Miss Joyce. Joyce, you're sitting in 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of the earth count is choices, but it is also, it's the 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It is moon, movement, and energy. So it is the cycles of everything, the cycles of law, going young to old, the cycle of health to not health, the every type of cycle that we go into, winter, spring, summer, fall. So it's in the cycles, but you also get to choose the intensity of the cycle that you're going through. So Joyce, right now you're going through that cycle of switch up and change. And it's up to you if you are going to experience it hard or if you're going to allow it to flow through you. And and I think it's related to your hand. So I know that you've had that operation on your hand, and I think it's just the cycle of allowing other people to help you and assist you, and allowing yourself to slow down a little bit. And can you acknowledge what your body is trying to tell you? It's a good one, and you're also sitting in the great teacher, number 12 of spirit. Spirit as you know it. How do you know spirit as you know it? So spirit as you know it, and I'm thinking right now, actually, your animals are calling in, and the fact that you were sitting in that 9 is your recapitulation animal that sits in I'm sorry, it's not yours, your past life animals. There's a past life information here, connection to spirit, because you came into this world with that knowing that I need to, in this lifetime, start allowing other people to care for me. In the past lifetime, I'm seeing resistance to that. And I think it's something that you've carried over from lifetime to lifetime. So, really take a good look at what it feels like in your body when you allow someone else to help you. And is it a vulnerability? Is it a shame? Is it anger, abandonment? Like, really acknowledge how your body is talking to you because it's bringing that in from that past life. And the card that you have today, Joyce, is prosperity. And that's beautiful. And that is the bee spirit. And look how beautiful that bee is. And it is moving around. And that bee is going from project to project to project. You're often like that bee, right? We are all honeycombs to speak of. Our lives are all beside each other. Woo, 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 woo. But we interconnect constantly through that, and allowing your community to hold space for you and allow others to do the work for you while you recuperate. So be the mother, be the queen bee today, and celebrate that energy. And good morning. I'm going to get in here now. Jackie, welcome, Jackie. And it's so nice to see you on here. So Jackie is sitting in 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 sits at the north of the medicine wheel, and it is the spirit of all animals. And it can be the spirit of all the animals that are around us, but it can be the spirit of all your power animals, and everyone's kind of wanting to chat at the same time. So I acknowledge that, to say, hey, I get it, guys, but I only need one at a time, and allow them to do that. 14 also in the Mayans is your instinct, that instinctual knowing. I just know what I know. I'm not sure how I know it, but don't worry about how you know it. Don't break the magic of it. Just know and trust and go with the flow of it. When we can look at life through the different lens of just knowing and tapping into that ancient instinctual energy that we have, we are super on top of everything. And that's the energy you're sitting in. but you're also in the mind because you're in the north of the medicine wheel today. And that mind can have a tendency to be analytical about everything. I need to find out why everything is, like a scientist trying to find out all the different little tiny pieces. I'm asking you to put that stuff aside and not get too locked up in the whys or the how comes, but just in the knowing, the instinctual knowing of what you know. It's the same thing with animals. And because you're in the spirit of all animals, animals just instinctively know, I'm going to get ready for fall now. No one's told them what time of the month it is. No one's told them what time of the year it is. Their body just knows to respond and to start preparing, to start doing, and allow your body that same instinctual knowing. We have it, we're just not sure of it. Now you're sitting in the great teacher of death today. Death doesn't mean death and dying. Death can mean transformation. So it's the death of the old and the beginning of the new way of looking at things, the new energy fields that you're inviting in. And that all works beautifully with the animals and that beautiful north of the medicine wheel. You are also sitting in refuge. Where is your refuge? Where do you go to just unwind? Where do you go to let go of everything and to just be yourself without being locked into any type of turmoil, any type of spinning, if you will? Where do you go to unwind and to let go? And so find that spot of refuge. Maybe make a place in your house, which is your meditation room, or some place, a corner even, that is your spot. I'll tell you a funny story about a lady who was looking for her own refuge spot. And she had come here several times. She had lots of kids. And she said, I don't get a moment to myself. Even going to the bathroom, I got the kids knocking on the door. So what she did is she pulled out the back end of her closet and she put little fairy lights in there. And she has a pillow and a little lamp and all that kind of stuff in there. And she hangs up on the outside, and she's taught her kids, when she has a hand on the outside, that it's like a little sign. When she puts it on the outside of the closet, it means that mom cannot be disturbed. And the kids have actually gotten a hang of it, and they now have their own refuge points. So they have that little closet fort, if you will. And it's quite funny to watch how the kids have adapted to what works so well for mom. But now everyone has their sanctuary, so their refuge point. So look for a refuge point, Jackie, and get one for you. It can be anywhere, anywhere at all, and just find your spot. So for me, I have a healing house. So just outside of here, I've got, about 50 feet away from my door is another door, like kind of like a she shed, if you will. Charlie made that for me. And I've had it now for quite a few years, and I really enjoy it. And it is my sanctuary. It is where I go so no one can bother me. The phones don't come with me, nothing. I just get locked into my beautiful essence of what I'm doing. And that is my refuge point, or my teepee, one or the other. I go to both places. So anyway, find your refuge point. And now I'm going to go to Paul. Hey, Paul, I'm glad I could meet you. And I'm sorry that I missed you this morning, but technology, man, I tell you, they had to upgrade all our wires and everything. So I couldn't get on. I thought about you this morning because I'm not sure you're on my shamanic page at all. Anyway, here we go. So you're on 5, 6, 7, 8 today. You are sitting in the northwest of the medicine wheel, and that is the cycles of natural law. Boy, you're firmly in ticking in. I see you just kind of barrowing in. It's summertime and people are normally going out. I see you doing the opposite. I see you withdrawing and going, okay, I've had it with people for right now. I just want everyone to leave me alone. And I can see you wanting to just recluse today. And if you want to recluse, then go ahead and do that. Just don't make a habit of it, because that reclusing, that staying away from people, can have a tendency to overpower us. And then if you're anything like me, I like to hibernate. And once I start hibernating, I don't like coming out of the hibernation. So I can see you kind of grabbing in there and wanting to hibernate just a little bit more. And you're sitting in the great teacher of 20, which is patience. And that sits in the medicine wheel right in the middle of it. And we're sitting in that beautiful spot of that, and allow that to just kind of just flow with you. You're also in, because you're in the northwest of the, or west of the medicine wheel, you're also sitting in your death animal, which is that death and rebirth, because you're in that recycling period right now. I think that's why you want to recluse today, just to get just gather everything. You just kind of want, can the world just stop for 10 goddamn minutes so that I can catch a breath and allow that to happen. Just say, you know what, today I'm just not going to people today, and then stay away as much as you need to do that. You're also in that transcending form, which is transcending. I'm moving, I'm gearing up, I'm going up a level, and I need to catch my breath, get a firm foundation so I can start walking forward on a positive. And that is for everything's all together today. So allow yourself to rest, because tomorrow you're probably going to be walking right into it. I love it. Miss Marley, hello, dear. Nice to see you on, and I'm hoping that this time works for everybody. So Marley, you are sitting in 5, which is the center of the medicine wheel. What is it like to be human? And in this case, it's showing me firmly this great big energy body, which is what you have, pushing in, and it's stuck inside your little tiny body, your human body. And as it's in this human body, it feels pressure from everywhere. So just allow it, pressure points, allow yourself to get rid of those points. So if you can, just imagine and just do a little bit of a finger push wherever you feel the need to push with a finger. You're opening up. Imagine yourself opening up little tiny circles that are allowing that energy body to just go out in more different ways. You're giving it an area where it can escape. You don't have to keep everything so tight inside, and allow that energy body to start flowing. You don't have to worry about losing control of it. Just allow the energy body to flow, to seep out, and to come back in, and it will balance itself. Just imagine like that. And my energy is doing that. It's pulsating around me. It's charging me up instead of confining you, because right now I feel that you feel constricted, really, really constricted inside your heart space even. And that is that energy body being inside the human body. Right now it seems a little bit more fun to experiment with the spirit body rather than the energetic of the human body. And you're also sitting in the element. You're not in a great teacher today. You're in the element of water. Lots of tears today. And allow that to happen. Allow those tears, because remember, the tears help fertilize the soil where we grow. So the tears are very necessary. Our tears have the exact same consistency as the ocean. So allow that to happen. And you're so close to the ocean. Allow that water, allow the salt energy, allow everything to just flow with today. And don't get too locked up in being a human today, because maybe being a human today is a little bit tough. So just allow yourself that energy so that you can release. You're also sitting in the card of purification. So allow the water to purify you. If you can get into the ocean today, do so. I'm not really sure where you are, because I know you were around other places with your grandmother's funeral. So if you're in and about a lake, go in the lake. If you're near the ocean, try to get in the ocean. If you can go in the salt water, even better, because that salt water is really going to help you and help you just rejuvenate and allow yourself to reset, and allow those emotions to happen that are hanging on you. You're just being a human, man, and allow that, trust that, and forgive yourself for anything that you feel that you're hanging on to. Talk to your grandma just like she's there. Ooh, that's a big one. So Debbie Miller, hello, Miss Debbie Miller. I was going to do a card for you, and now I see that you're on. So Debbie, you are sitting in. This great big one was calling in, and that is number 1. I see it there. Number 1. One of the earth count is the sun. That is beginning of everything. It sits in the east of the medicine wheel, but it's also our warrior animal and its perspective. That warrior animal has its hackles up today. It's like, it's like standing out there and it's got a sword, and anybody that comes near you is going to swipe them. No, stay away from her today. So you have that little bit of fight. You need somebody in your corner, if you will. If you could think of almost like a boxing ring or something like that, your warrior animal sitting on your side, and it's cheering you on. It's helping you get forward today. But that allow the animal to actually keep people away without your words having to fly at people to keep people away. So just kind of sit back and go, it's okay. I'm going to let my animal take care of that protection mode so that I don't have to physically get out there and try to protect myself and stop myself from other people's energy. My animal's going to naturally just take care of that for me. And that's what their job is. Their job is out there to help us, to keep us safe in our environment. So even if people are talking about you or whatever, it's all going to get diffused through that beautiful warrior animal and allow that warrior animal to do its job. And you're also sitting on the card of love. So you're sitting here on the wild rose fairy of love. Just allow yourself to just love. And when people are coming at you and you know that you're just mirroring to them, you're showing them what they don't have. And it's hurting. And that's just the way it is. So allow them to be their angry self. Allow them to come and shoot darts at you. Your warrior animal is going to cover your ass. And you're going to be sitting there in this beautiful energy. I can just send you out love. Whatever you're sending back to me in negative, I'm going to switch it up and I'm going to send it back to you in love, because I don't need to hold on to it like that either. So switch it up. Allow that warrior animal to say, it doesn't matter. I'm going to nullify it and we're going to switch it into love and we're going to send them back to them. So what they're sending to you, they're getting back love. So know that. And it makes us feel good too on the inside. So I love that. Yes, I was looking for you. Good. Luisha, my dear. Hey. I hope the day didn't kind of rock you coming in at noon today. So here we go, Luisha. You were sitting in 5, 10, 11, 12, 12 of the earth count. That's all the galaxies. That's all the stars. That's where our star seed belongs. That's that floating in the knowing. That's in the Milky Way. And remember, we are all part, a tiny little, our energy matters. We are like that little particle of energy within this great big universe, but every one of us matter. We help make up that collective, that beautiful energy. Don't sell yourself short, because you're selling yourself short right now. And it's telling you that's enough of that. Get out of that and get back into owning your power. Don't give that power away, especially today. And you're sitting in the element of sex, number 6, sex, but it's asking you to actually turn internally today, and to talk to your body, talk to all the pieces of your body. So spend some moments today and actually spend some time touching your forehead. But don't just go, oh, you touched my forehead, done. Actually touch your forehead, talk to your forehead, feel the skin on the top of your skull, feel how it goes, feel the ripples in it. Do you have any hair along there? And gently touch it. And then when you're done that area, come down and talk to the side of your face. Even if you just spent an hour on your face, how much are you going to be attached to your body? You are going to be a part of everything, because the things that we just take for granted, always wash our face and away we go, or brush our teeth and away we go. Let's slow it down. Pay attention to every little thing. How does it feel to touch your hair? How does it feel to touch your eyebrows? How about your eyelashes? Have you ever stopped and tried to count your eyelashes? I've done that before. Touch your nose, feel everything, feel all around your mouth, feel your teeth. Take time to care about your body. And if you can only do your face, only do your face. But if you have the time, work all the way down your entire body. You literally can spend hours exploring you and getting to know who you are again and getting in touch with you. You don't have to, run from it or to look for others to validate for you. And so that's for you, Luisha. And you're sitting in the card of Spirit. And you are in change, just like that beautiful butterfly, which is your medicine name, right? Butterfly dancing woman. And so your medicine name is actually calling you today. Hey, remember, we transformed too. We went into that cocoon and we did our transformation and we came out. You do that as well. Even though you've come out, you went back into the cocoon. Now it's time to come out again. You don't need all the other stuff to fill you. You can fill yourself. So take time today to explore your own self and to turn inward. I love it. I love you, Luisha. Marley, I'm at the airport. I'm leaving now. Okay, we'll try to get into some water here. Not in the bathroom of the airport, though. So good luck for you on that. So Mary, hi Mary. Did you really do stone reading? I didn't this morning just because my internet was down, but I'm doing them now. So here we go. 510, 10 of the earth count is in the smack dab in the middle of the earth count. So what that is that is the pure intellect and measure, number 10. What is pure intellect and measure? Well, if you could imagine a great big mirror looking at you, are you judging yourself where you are in life, maybe the things that have happened to you in life? Are you being judgy McJudgy on yourself? Because really, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what other people say. It's what you say to yourself that matters. So if you can do the Ho'oponopono, I love you. Please forgive me for. I'm thankful for, I love you. If you can keep doing that over and over and over today to yourself, and spend some time speaking to yourself. And I know everyone thinks, oh my God, if I talk to myself, I'm going to look like I'm nuts. No, you're not nuts. And it's asking you to really turn inwardly, because don't worry what other people are doing. Other people are looking through life through their own lens. Look through life through your lens, your experiences, and your experiences got you where you are. And trust that you are where you're supposed to be right now. And also, you're sitting with the hummingbird, which is joy. That hummingbird is so busy, and and it's the only bird that can actually hover in one spot and then move backwards. Now, I'm going to tell you, I had a little bird called, she was Rosie. I forget what the heck their name are. She's a little pink bird. She's tiny. And so she could hover, but she couldn't go backwards. So she could hover in front of me, and she would dust my face with her wings all the time. And then she would go forward, but she wouldn't go backwards. The hummingbird can actually go backwards. And I believe that they are the only bird that can go forward and backward. So just allow yourself that forward and backward momentum. It's okay if I take 10 steps forward and 50 steps backwards and then 4 steps forward. I know that you are constantly in that state of flux and movement, and allow that and really tap into the energy of the beauty of where you're sitting in life right now. That's pretty cool. So anyway, I think I got everybody. And I am deeply apologetic because I didn't do the stone reading this morning. But tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock Mountain Time, I'll be back. And I'm going to be posting now. I believe that Steph has 2 videos booked for, I think it's called Scheduled In. And they're both going to be on the teaching of the great teachers. So there's going to be 2 of them. We broke it down. Actually, I think we broke it down into 2. Yeah, we did, into 2 videos. And then I'm going to be doing some more videos on Monday. If anybody has any type of, I don't know, thing you want me to talk about or make a video on, I definitely would be thankful for the advice, because I'm looking for something that I can share with people, and yet something that is, I don't know, not just done over and over and over again. You know what I mean? So anyway, take care. I hope you have an awesome day. And I'm going to get out there and do some work today. I got to get back into work mode. I spent the last 2 months getting out of work mode and allowing myself to recuperate, but now I got to get back in. So I make mascot costumes, and I'm about to go out and spend some time working on the feet for the mascots. And then after that, I'm just going to spend some time with my birds, my baby. Some photos of them at 2 weeks old. And yeah, just enjoy life, because this week, take care. I hope this is Grandmother Dances in the Night Skies. I hope you have an awesome day. Bye bye.